Hello everyone, Bean here. So I'm gonna do an oldie but a goodie, one of my original instrumentals with the Dean here, because the Seymour Duncan pickups sound great. Seymour Duncan, Damasio, they both sound great. You can't go wrong with either brand. And what I want to do is I'm stacking it. I'm stacking the drive on the Fender Supersonic 22 with my K-Line, I just remembered it, Renegade pedal, 2-in-1. I've got the drive, the left side, where it's the, it's like a copycat of the Tube Screamer. It's just like, you think about it, you see it, and all of a sudden the bubble pops. And you're like, what are you going to say? So I think when I'm playing it stacked, I turn that off and I turn on the Timmy side. I think the Tube Screamer side sounds a little bit more compressed, although the drive is like at 9 o'clock. The drive on the Timmy is where is it? Oh, sorry, okay. The light is blind. I can't, my eyes are sensitive to light. That's why I wear the hat with that light, so I could tilt it and block it. The drive on the gain on the Timmy is like almost 1 o'clock, so it's really up there, where the Tube Screamer side is, 3 o'clock. And let me stack them. Yeah. And it still brightens it up. So the Timmy side is good when I have like pickups that are not that powerful, and it brightens them up, much like the Orange Burst used to do. And it sounds just like the Orange Burst, but I get 2-in-1, so it's even better. It's better. So yeah, I'm gonna play something. Just because I want to hear it back. And stay tuned. This is Thursday. Tomorrow I have another amp coming. It's the Marshall DSL 20 112 combo. It's the kind where you can go from 20 watts to 10 watts, and I can't wait to check that out tomorrow. I think I might part with my Eddie Van Halen 5150 40 watt Iconic 3 for no other reason, but it weighs a ton for me. And the Fender 22 is, I got it dialed in where it sounds very close to the EVH, but not 100%. But when I stack it with a pedal, I could tolerate it. And this I could pick up, with one hand by the handle. That I can't carry by the handle. And the Marshall 20 is even smaller and lighter. So anything that's going to, make life easier for me, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I got two of the pedals. I got the Demon FX Attack Drive and the K-Line Renegade stacked together, and you could barely hear them. Barely hear them. Again, what I do is I turn the pedal on and then I turn the gain up until I start to hear that hissing where, you know, it's too out of control. Should I show you? Let me show you. I gotta find, let me go with the Attack Drive maybe. Let me try the, so here when it clicks on, off, on. You hear that click, you hear a little bit of fuzz. When I turn up the gain, see that? You hear that? So I could really get away with having this thing. I got it on 3 o'clock right now. Yeah, wow. That's a quiet pedal. That's why I like the K-Line pedals, because that and the Demon FX, they're very compatible with the amp. They're compatible with the other pedals. They're not making any noise with the other pedals. Some pedals aren't compatible with others. You put them in a certain place and you got noise. You move them somewhere else and it's quiet. But then, you know, the tone that you had it in that spot, you don't get the same tone in that spot. Yeah, that's how crazy my ear tells my brain, you know, what to do. So I have that up to basically 9 o'clock now. The Timmy. There. So once I go past 1 o'clock, right there, then you hear it. So when I back it up and I get it to 1 o'clock, that's when, between 12 and 1, you don't hear it. That's how I do it. That's just the Attack Drive Dirty Boost. Nothing. That's the Attack Drive. Let me put the gain up. Put there, see? This pedal has got a lot more juice to it. This is going past 12 o'clock, like the Timmy side. So that always stays at 9 o'clock. See? Off, on. Yep. That's how I dial in my pedals. I don't go by the clean side. And it basically, only the Attack Drive is a little bit, kicks up the volume a little bit. But for the most part, that's what you want to do. You want to turn it up until, but I could turn the volume down to make it equal to the clean side on the amp. But I don't do that because I don't really use it on this side. I have it, especially that pedal, I have that geared, both of them, to stack. So yeah, it's just, yeah, let me see if I, let's see now. Talk about this pedal being so sensitive. Here we go. Now let me. Yeah, these strings are roached as well, but yeah, I think that's where I had it. But again, throwing a towel over it and moving it around. Just turned it off. Did you hear it? I did. So yeah, that's pretty much, you know, how I work with that. So yeah, I think I lost one of my regulars, Cal B. I haven't heard from him. I used to hear from him like all the time. It happens. It happens. You hear from, you know, someone. He was one of my early subscribers going way back when, you know, I think when I had like maybe 100 or 500 at the time, you know, within, you know, under the 500 mark. and he used to comment all the time. And he actually, I had a giveaway one time, and he won. He lives in Canada. That's in Canada, because he's a Canadian in Canada. And I shipped him the pedal. He still got it till this day, as far as I know. And yeah, haven't heard from him for a while. I maybe because I unsubscribed to his page, and it's only because he's showing 2-minute videos of Legos cartoons, or like doll, kind of like a Lego. I don't even know it, but it went from guitars to, other stuff, and it just wasn't my thing, and it was coming up all the time, and I'd see it and I'd hover over it and it'll start to show it, and I'm like, oh, it's another Lego thing. I'm not saying anything bad about it. That's good for him. That's what makes him happy. That's fine, because this is what makes me happy. But yeah, I hope all is well. If you're still watching, but you're not leaving any more comments, that's fine. So yeah, I think that's about it. It's still cold down here, man. My fingers are still cold. I was trying to hit the harmonic, but my fingers are so cold. It's almost like I don't. They have to be thawed out for me to hit the harmonic to feel it, because I hit it, and I think I hit it, but I'm not feeling it actually slap the side of my thumb as it should. Plus, it helps with brand new strings, and these strings, like I said, a lot of my guitars nowadays have old strings on them. They need to be rewired, restrung. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Do you? Do you, punk? Thanks for watching. Have a good day and better tomorrow.